yes, there are lots of laughs, some tears, and a little bit of everything. So welcome to my podcast with Wit. Here are my sisters. Good morning. I'm having a mommy morning and it's like the best thing ever. The hubby has a 4-day weekend for Memorial Day. I just picked up coffee and had my breakfast in the car because I really wanted quiet time. So I decided to opt out of staying in the coffee shop. It was actually the hubby's idea today. He said, go get yourself coffee, and I did not hesitate one bit. I got ready and I left, and it's been awesome. So yeah, it was just nice eating in peace, uninterrupted. Yeah, I figured I'd vlog today because I realized I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks, which I told myself I would never do, but life happens. I'm a mom of 2 and it gets busy, but I really want to try to just, you know, hold myself accountable and just make sure I get things rolling on my channel. Thanks for being patient as always. Just listen to a podcast. I'm listening to Whitney Port's new podcast, With Wit, and the first episode is with her sisters. My sister recommended it to me. She said she cried at the end of it, so if she cried, I'm probably gonna cry, and if it's about sisters, I'm definitely gonna cry. But it's just been nice to kind of like just have a nice quiet morning. So anyway, I also had avocado toast, so I feel good. Have my coffee from my favorite place, Ceremony. Yeah, you'll see the hubby later since he has a day off, but I asked you guys on my Instagram if you guys had any questions for us, and I got some good ones, so I'm excited to answer them with him later. It's a good morning so far. It's sunny out. It's definitely gonna be hot today. It's gonna be hot for a while now based on the weather, but can't complain. This feels great. Okay. You scared me.
Close the door.
Close the door. Sorry. Ready?
Yeah. I can't move.
You can't move. I like your outfit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you have fun with Daddy?
I can't move.
I know we can't move right now. We're parked. Did you have fun with Daddy?
The button.
Okay. Oh.
Daddy's here.
Daddy sees us.
Hi.
You guys are weird.
You have fun?
Yeah, she's fine.
Is Columbus listening?
Yeah, she's waking up, though.
Okay, what time did she fall asleep?
No, I can't recall. Camera, don't touch.
Oh, don't touch C5. We can drive later, okay? You want to drive with Mommy? Missed you.
I missed you.
Alright, Cam, you ready to go outside?
Sure.
Daddy's gonna mow the lawn while you listen to music.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go inside too. For dinner. It's a really nice day, just super hot, but we're gonna grill and have a low-key movie night. I'm so happy that the hubby has a 4-day weekend. Are you happy to have a 4-day weekend?
I don't like
Which is actually kind of funny because I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions for us to submit them. And we're not gonna do all the questions right now. I just figured I'd do one since I have him stranded, trapped. One of my friends says, how did you get him to do it, to be on the vlog? And I just said, I trapped him. But he's been very supportive of my channel, so I said to him, if you really support my channel, then you'll be in the vlogs with me sometimes, yeah? So he's happy to do so. It's just, I feel like my channel is more like a stay-at-home mom channel, so obviously he's at work, so he's not really going to make an appearance, but every so often he is here, and I always love it because ultimately I feel like he makes me laugh. And in my personality really shines when I'm with him. So that's that question. And let's see. Some of these are kind of like not deep, but like more like genuine advice that people want. So we'll have to answer those later. Okay, real quick. What's our dream vacation destination? Oh gosh.
We never really talked about it. We're always broke.
True, we're very financially responsible, or this one really is financially responsible. So therefore I am I act like I'm broke pretty much. Aww. Okay, my dream vacation destination. I don't know if I have one. I don't feel like I have a dream destination.
Never really talked about it.
We haven't really talked about it. I know there are places that we would love to go, and then maybe when, I don't know. So I feel like I don't know. I'll have to get back to you guys on that one, because I feel like, yeah, we talk about wanting to go on vacation to certain places, but nothing has been like, oh my gosh, it would be a dream. You know what I mean? So I'm always changing our minds too, I feel like, right?
True.
So sorry that didn't really answer the question, but we don't really have a dream vacation destination. I think we just want to go anywhere. Anywhere that's like a vacation will be a dream, right?
It's true. Am I too restricted with our money or boring with it?
And well, first of all, I don't think you're boring. I think you're very financially responsible.
I see the helicopter.
You do see a helicopter. Probably someone visiting.
It's flying backwards.
I don't think it's flying backwards.
I think it's good that we don't rush to any sort of like, yeah, yes, it would be awesome to like travel everywhere, but I like the fact that we take our time and think about, you know, how to use our money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's probably better that way. I mean, obviously I'm very impulsive. I'm the impulsive one when it comes to purchasing things, but I've toned down. It's hard, but I've toned down because of you, so I don't always love it. Like, I still get the urge, you know what I mean?
We gotta know it's perfect. The urge.
I know.
Go away when you...
But yes, it's taught me to buy high quality things that will last me forever, as opposed to like, but it's hard because obviously I want to be like, I don't know, when things when things are like trendy and it's, you know, it's very appealing to want to be on trend, but at the same time, ultimately I think my style is kind of more on the effortless, like timeless. I don't like to, I've never been too trendy anyway, so, but I don't know, a lot of my stuff I still wear kind of over and over again. I just like fresh things though. Like, it's always nice to wear fresh clothes, you know? But anyway. Okay, Cam is taking her quiet time, Paloma's napping, and we're prepping for dinner tonight. So, Hubby's making his famous salsa. It's so good. Very fresh. Has beans, jalapenos, tomatoes, onion, corn, lime. What else is in there? Cilantro?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Green pepper.
Green pepper.
I'm gonna put some garlic in there too.
Oh, and garlic. I feel like that's important. It always comes out really good, and we're gonna do nachos with some leftover pork. So, see?
Yeah.
Are you having a good day?
What?
We are resting. Are you having a good day? Good night. Paloma's waking up. Let's go get her. What are you doing? Oh. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, goodness. Hi. Oh. Let's go see what sister's doing. Everybody's up. I think they're outside. I forgot to mention to you guys, we're also drinking beer tonight. We have peonies growing in our front yard. I cannot believe it. They're so pretty. So I clipped a few Hopefully I did it right. You guys know me, I have like the blackest thumb, but they're so pretty and I'm hoping they last for a little bit. If you guys have any tips on how to keep peonies fresh for a longer period of time, let me know down below. But yeah, I love them. Hi.
Hi.
You dancing?
Coming out?
Yeah. Wow. The girls are in bed. So we finally get to relax. Excited? Let me zoom us in a little. So, now we can finally answer some of the Instagram questions that you guys asked us. Let me go find it. First question. What does your husband do for work? He's in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically the Marine Corps. And that's all we can say. That's all I really know anyway, so that's all I can say. Okay, the next question is, any tips to have better communication with your husband? Love your channel, girl. Thanks. I appreciate you watching, by the way. It really means a lot. But yeah, tips to have better communication. Would you say our communication is one of our strong suits, our strong points?
I do. We just talk.
That's true. I feel like,
Not really a secret.
yeah, I feel like right off the bat, you just, in order to have like a good foundation, I feel like being able to talk things out is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's smooth sailing for the most part.
Plus, you don't hold back what you think.
I never hold back. The next question is, do you have to move a lot because of your husband, and how do you adjust? How do you feel? Yes, we do have to move a lot because of
Work, yeah.
work. Obviously he's in the military, so we pretty much move every 3 years without fail. Even if we want to stay in one place, we usually move like every 3 years. We're hoping to stay in Maryland longer, so we're hoping to extend, but it's never guaranteed. We just hope a lot and do a lot of wishful thinking.
Yeah.
But it's not bad though. At the same time, I feel like we've been able to experience new places, places that we never thought we would actually enjoy, like Maryland. It was so random, but at the same time, I think it's been a blessing. How do you adjust? That's a good question. I don't know, I think I just go with the flow. I've always been a very easygoing person. I knew what I was getting myself into when I got married. I had never, if anything, the very first year of our marriage was like I don't know, I think it was probably the toughest just because I had never lived with anyone before. We had a very long distance relationship. It was like a very short long distance relationship, and then we got engaged and married within a week. And then I moved to Japan, so it was a lot to adjust the first year, but then at the same time I knew what I was getting myself into, and for me I was like, I just had to go all in. So, I don't know. I feel like I go into it maybe kicking and screaming, but then I'm okay. Right?
You don't get too mad. We just kind of takes like a weekend for us to get over wherever we're going to go next, and then we just go. Yeah,
that's true. Okay. So yes, I think I adjust pretty well. There is some like, hesitation, nervousness, all the feelings that go with change, but at the same time, we pretty much just go with the flow. Okay. That's a good question though. How did we meet? I don't think I ever told you guys this story.
Really?
No, I haven't. I mean, in our Q&A, which I'll link, I'll put it right over here. We answered some questions, but I never got to we like talked about when we met and all this stuff, but not like the official story of how we met. Okay. Are you guys ready? So basically, he was deployed, and my best friend, who was dating a guy at the time, was deployed with him, and I had never met Matt, and he wrote me like a letter. A random letter. We had never met, knew nothing about each other. Wrote me this letter just being typical Matt. I didn't know anyone from the military. So in my mind, I was like, wow, I need to write this guy back because he's doing something great for our country. So I wanted to be really nice. But his letter was really cute because he was being funny, which I could pick up on his humor. Can I tell them like in a snippet that you wrote? So in the letter he wrote, he had windswept hair and washboard abs, and obviously I thought that was really funny. And he still does, apparently. So I thought it was really funny, so I wrote back a letter, and I just tried to be funny back. I was dating someone at the time, so I wanted to keep it like very just, you know, just trying to be nice. And then we started exchanging emails for like a year. I thought that he was just this really nice guy, and then we met a year later in California, San Diego, at this place called Longboards, which it no longer exists, apparently. But yeah. And when you met me, did you expect me to be...
Yeah, I wasn't too surprised. You had your bangs and your tan.
I had bangs and I was super tan. For some reason, I just didn't think he was like this all-American guy, and then we met and I thought he was gonna be shorter, but then he ended up being taller, and this is it. But yeah, the rest is history. It did take a while for us to date though, for sure. Yeah. If you guys want to hear more of the story, you let me know. We had a couple of these questions. How many kids do you guys want to have? I am good with 2, but...
I'd like a boy, but...
You would like a boy.
I'm not going to die if I don't.
So we'll see what happens. I'm good with 2, but you never know. You never know. Do you guys have nicknames for each other?
Mm-hmm.
Not really. We just call each other babe. Or honey. He calls me honey.
True.
So I guess that's a nickname. But it's kind of funny because when we first met, he used to call me Jenny. In college, that's what I went by, was Jenny. And then when I met him, I called him Matt. But actually now, we refer to each other as Jennifer and Matthew. So it's really interesting. Okay, I think we only have a couple more questions left. What's your favorite meal that you like to make for each other?
I like making pizza.
Oh yeah, he makes the best pizza every single time. No matter how it turns out too, because he'll mix up the dough recipe, but it always turns out really good. So I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, what's favorite meal that I like to make you? Or do you have a favorite that I make you? I know I'm making cheesecake for your birthday every year, which he likes. And I try to change it up too, the flavors. I asked him what his favorite food is, and he said it just depends on the day. So, but I just like things that I like to cook for you, I want to say. I don't know. I always feel like anything with like chorizo, he really likes. But we make, yeah, a lot of times we make a lot of tacos and stuff, and I always feel like I did okay if I make tacos, you know.
You have to put your spices in there.
Yes, I can't go wrong with that.
Cumin.
Cumin, curry, that's always good too. I mean, I cook a lot, you guys know that, but okay, that's all the questions. Alright guys, that's it. If you guys have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below, but that is it for today's vlog. You guys got to see the hubby today, so that was really exciting. But anyway, if you guys want to see more of the hubby, give this video a big thumbs up and let us know down below if you want to see the hubby. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on new videos. You guys know my schedule's crazy, so hit the bell so you can be notified. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Thanks, babe.